So the official reveal for the next set of free PlayStation Plus games is actually next week. This month is a little bit draggy, just the way that the days work out. Yes, I know I'm a little bit late with the video. It's just purely because it's the summer holidays, going out, having a little bit of fun, messing around with the family. The usual kind of thing, really. But we have got quite a few things to talk about this week. We've got the drop. We've got a rumour for an amazing looking game. We've got bonus content and loads of other stuff as well. As usual, before we do get into it, if you guys are looking to renew your PlayStation Plus memberships, if you're looking for PSN credit on the cheap, or you just want to get your games at a decent discounted price, make sure you check out the sponsor, instantgaming.com. I have been working with a few different brands over the past month or so. These guys I've worked with for quite a bit, so make sure you check them out. Everything's usually like 20 to 30% off over there, so definitely worth checking out. But let's get into it. First things first, the drop. Over the next sort of week or so, there's like one new game due out. Now, I'm going to kind of be doing these videos a little bit different, rather than the news and rumours and then other stuff during the week. I'm debating just putting it into like a weekly thing, so it might be a bit of a longer video, but kind of containing everything. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the drop. There's one new game out, and it's called Lego Brawls. Now, this game's due out quite soon. It looks okay. Whether or not it's actually going to be any good, I'm not too sure. It kind of just looks like the Super Smash Bros. Kind of style. Quite zoomed out, just like a platform, a battle area. And the thing that looks quite cool about it, though, is you fully get to design your own Lego character to kind of take into battle. And I'm presuming, depending on what you put on them, you're going to have different moves, different abilities and stuff. Again, though, even though I love Lego, I don't think this is one that personally I'd play. Even though it might be really, really fun, I just don't imagine it having the Lego humour, which is mainly the reason why I actually play it, to be fair. Moving on, though, onto the rumours. There is one game rumoured, and it's a game called The Tomorrow Children. It's a game that I've heard of, but I've never played. It's an action-adventure game, and pretty much The Tomorrow Children, it takes place on an alternative timeline that's diverged from our own reality during the Cold War, so it's very story-based, I'm guessing. Whether or not it's going to be for everyone, not too sure, but it looks okay. It could be a decent addition to PlayStation Plus for September. Curious to see what you guys think, though. If this was to go free, is it something that you'd be interested in, or is it something that you'd just class as a little indie and be a little bit disappointed? Leave a comment down below. Moving on, though, bonus content. It's always nice to get something for free, whether or not it's through PlayStation Plus or a different service. This one is through Twitch Prime. Don't worry if you don't have an active membership, there is a link down below where you can claim this stuff and a 30-day free trial as well. So make sure you have a nosy through, get what you can for any games that you play for, or for anything that you're looking at playing in the future. It's always cosmetic or in-game currency kind of stuff, but this week I'm actually looking at stuff for Overwatch. Now, Overwatch, I haven't played it in quite a while. I played it with a few people that watched the channel a bit ago. I had tons of fun on it. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing game. The only thing that I wasn't keen on was the time to kill, but I think that's just the full style of the game. But it was still really, really cool. Definitely worth a play. But you can actually claim yourself some in-game content at the moment where you get yourself 3 standard loot boxes. If I remember this rightly, it's usually just like different costumes for your characters. But for anyone that doesn't know Overwatch, it's a shooter, a tactical shooter. Apart from, there's loads and loads of different characters that you can pick from, and each one's got different abilities, different play style. So it can be quite hard. The fact that most people, or when I play it myself, I always try and pick the same character just to kind of get used to it rather than swapping around. I think I usually end up playing as like Reaper or Bastion. 2 pretty cool characters, to be fair. Again, though, for anyone that does play it, leave a comment down below. Let me know who you use when you play Overwatch. Moving on, though, the music that you can hear in the background is called On My Mind by Izzy T. Love doing this. We've always got background music on the channel anyway, and it's just always nice to use other creators to help them promote stuff. I'm going to be quiet for like 15-20 seconds, see what you guys think of the tune. Let me know in the comments section about what you think about my music choice.
Devil sitting on my back, filling my head with these doubts, more than I can bear to count. Holding on for peace and quiet, not another riot. Shattered glass inside my skin, I'm cut up from within.
There we go, pretty cool track, to be fair. What have I been up to? You guys always seem to ask in the comments on Twitter, Discord, everything, what I'm up to at the moment. This week I haven't really been gaming. Because it's the summer holidays over here, I've got a little boy, I've got a fiance, so we've kind of been going out doing stuff. So this week, like, been to the fair, chilled out around the house, just messed around as a family really, not got a chance to get on the Xbox, the PlayStation, the PC or anything at all, which is why the video is a little bit late. Yes, I know I usually do it on a Tuesday, but I kind of just thought I'll chill with the family, put it up whenever, and when everything's back to normal in September, we're going to kind of change the flow of the channel a little bit anyway, and possibly just do one weekly video that's a little bit longer that includes everything from the news, the rumours, to deals, to free stuff you get with PlayStation Plus, everything really, and we'll see how it goes. I'm probably going to do like a little poll or something, see what you guys prefer, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. But this week I've actually been to the zoo. We went to a place called the South Lake Zoo in the UK, and pretty cool to be fair. It's kind of like a mix between a zoo and a safari, so there's like lemurs walking around, I managed to stroke one, penguins scattered around, we managed to feed one, and loads of other stuff as well, so it's definitely cool. If you're in the UK and you've never been, make sure you head on over there. It's pretty cheap as well, definitely worth going. Before we get on to my predictions, if you guys are curious about my setup, whether or not it's the controllers that I use, the desk that I use, mic, software, all the links are down below. If you're looking at becoming a content creator, or you're just looking at having a mess around with that sort of stuff, it'll give you an idea of like budget wise. I don't use really expensive stuff, I don't use dirt cheap stuff, it tends to be all mid-range. It does the job really well, it lasts, but it just lacks all the special features, apart from a couple of things, of course. So if you're curious, all them links are down below. But let's get on to it. My predictions, there's only one game that I'm going to go for, to be fair, and I'm going to go for a game called Disney Dreamlight Valley. Now, I heard about this game not too long ago, and it was kind of because I was an Animal Crossing fan, and it's kind of a bit of a mix really. So Disney Dreamlight Valley is a hybrid between like a life sim and an adventure game, so you're doing quests, exploration, activities and all that kind of stuff, but then at the same time you're living your life as a character. The gameplay for it, you can see like on the trailer and stuff, it looks okay, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look like the best game in the world, however it does look like it could be very engaging. This one's more, I hope it had come to PlayStation Plus, because I think people would have a great time playing it. Whether or not it will though, it's to be seen, not too sure. At the moment I'm expecting stuff that's years and years old, or indies, just because of the change in PlayStation Plus, but again, we don't know yet. We'll see what happens. It's going to be, I think, Wednesday next week, so we've still got half a week to go until we find out exactly what we're going to be getting, but fingers crossed we get ourselves something decent. Now, any of the games that I have mentioned today, if you're looking for new people to play with, make sure you jump in the Discord. Decent community and an easy way to find new people to play with. And for any other gaming news that I don't make videos on, usually I'll share something over on my Twitter, so if it's just for a game that personally I'm interested, or something that's going to be a 20-second video, usually it'll just be a post shared over there. And for anyone that is interested more in the personal life, usually that sort of stuff gets shared over on Instagram. So if I go out on day trips, go out for nice food, nice meals, I post it all over there. It's more on the stories than the actual post though, and there's a link that'll pop up during the video, so if you're interested, make sure you're following over on there as well. But that's pretty much it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. But thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you next time.